Dan here with a Takk McKinley Falcons film breakdown. We're just going to take a quick look at him, his 3 or 4 plays during the preseason game against the New York Jets. We don't have any coaches' film, unfortunately, and the NFL is probably going to hit me with the copyright, so I'm just going to let you guys know. But this is all for film study purposes, and we all want to see what Takk McKinley did. We also want to see what Isaiah Oliver did, what Dedrick Sanat did, what Duke Riley did, what Vic Beasley did, all the Falcons players. So we're going to try our best to try to put some of these film breakdowns out for you as quick as possible, so please be patient. And thank you to all the Patreons and all of the support from the Grounders who have made this channel possible. Now let's get back to the film breakdowns. You're going to see Takk McKinley on this play down at the bottom of the line. You can see Vic Beasley on the other side on the right tackle. So here we have Takk on the left tackle. And you're going to see violence. You're going to see great hand placement. You're going to see great leverage. And you're going to see power. Things that are not unfamiliar if you have watched Takk McKinley. If you have watched Takk McKinley before, you have seen the violence and the power from this man. But the hand fighting is something that I definitely think not a lot of Falcons fans have seen, but a lot have wanted. Let's go ahead and take a look. Takk McKinley at the bottom of the screen there. He's going to take on this left tackle. Boom! Throw him all the way in the backfield. And then, boom, lay a hit on this wide receiver / running back. Let's go back and look at it again. Great hand placement. Look at that man. That man is in the air. That left tackle is in the air. He is off the ground. Takk McKinley has raised me up. He has lifted him up in the air and he has pushed him back. Also, by the way, if we're comparing, okay, if we're just comparing offensive linemen in the backfield right now, Takk McKinley has his offensive lineman level with Vic Beasley's offensive lineman, but Vic Beasley is doing a spin move back to the inside, and Takk McKinley is pushing a man into the 7 C's. And then, boom, hits him with that apparently not injured shoulder. Let's take a look at it one more time. Good get off. Gets the hands up underneath, right underneath the pad level, right in that armpit area. Touch a man's armpits. That's pretty gross, but you put it right up in there. That's the best leverage you're going to get on an offensive lineman. Don't go straight at him. Don't try to get him in the man boobs. Try to push him. Try to push him right underneath the arms. Get both of your hands up underneath the arms. What is old T-Rex going to do to you if you've got his arms pinned slightly by putting your arms up underneath and jacking him backwards, which is exactly what Takk McKinley does. This is good technique. This is good fight. This is good power. We have been looking for this with Takk McKinley for only a little while now, because Takk was already showing a little bit of this last season. Pushes his man, immediately goes and tries to find the ball. He sees the ball has been thrown. His opportunity to get to the quarterback is done. He must now transition into a zone defender. He must get back down the other side of the field, find the ball, and attack it. Now, some will say that this is a penalty because this is pretty much a done deal. I will say that this is a clean hit with the shoulder and an injured shoulder that apparently is not injured when you lay that right on a man. Next, we're going to look at Takk McKinley at the 7 technique once again. We're going to see him down at the bottom of the screen again. This is going to be a running play to the outside, and I'm going to want you guys to pay attention very closely to Takk McKinley looking at the running back the entire time. While he is engaged with this left tackle, while he is engaged with him, he keeps himself at a steady pace, going across the play, not giving up any ground. He actually keeps the tackle in the backfield the entire time and is able to help wrap up this running back. He's actually the first person to make a play on this. Grabs against the left tackle, keeps him in the backfield. Look at the rest of the offensive line. They've already made their way up the field. Vic Beasley on the end over there. You got Duke Riley and who is this? Winbush 54. Oh, I don't know. Celestin, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're paying attention to Takk McKinley. Great hand placement here, up underneath again. Going to disengage and get to this running back, bringing him down. Let's take a look at it one more time. Takk McKinley grabs underneath the arms, watch the running back, disengage, grabs the running back, brings him to the ground. was that 1 yard loss. It's essential to remember that, boom, right about here, he's looking at the running back. Is that running back going to cut inside? If so, I need to disengage. If this running back cuts to the outside, I will stay engaged with this left tackle and I will move him down the line with me. The running back begins to cut inside because the running back sees the crease in between the center, the guard, and the tackle to go right up where Duke Riley is standing right at this very moment. And Takk McKinley has already begun the process of disengage. We cannot see his arm. We cannot see his arm yet. But we see it right about here. That quick twitch to the inside, dipping the shoulder down, ripping, and throwing his right arm over top of 79's arms. Directly at this running back, which of course he takes. He wraps him up with the left arm, takes the right arm, wraps around that, and brings him to the ground. I like how this play is not even really anything to break down outside of the fact that Takk McKinley has added weight plus speed on top of the frame that he already has. But the only reason why this is not a sack is because of the safety that you may not see off a screen. Or you may see him, I may be able to outline him for you, who hesitates on the Robbie Anderson underneath route. And had that safety come down, seeing that all other wide receivers had gone down the field, had he had the opportunity, no, not the opportunity, had he had the gonads to step into this position, outside of the actual play that he has, because the telltale sign of an amazing safety or an amazing corner or amazing defensive end or something is to go outside of what you're told. Obviously use the skill, obviously play to the play at hand, but create things on the field because you are a moving chess piece with the ability to do anything. And you are not limited to only being in one spot. Sometimes great safeties and great corners and great defensive ends and great QBs do things a little off the record, off the book, outside of the act, outside of KFAB. So again, I can't stress this enough, but Takk McKinley's get off, speed, unblocked, bruh. You can't tell me that there's not fear in this man's heart as he gets hit. Had 48 come down, we'd be talking about something else. Had 48 come down and not stuttered, scared of what may or may not happen, scared of what may or may not have happened, then Takk McKinley would have gotten a sack here. If Anderson had not been open, Takk McKinley gets a sack here. But you can tell the speed and the extra weight, he's added speed, he's added weight, and has not hindered him. It's amazing stuff, man. Let's run it back one more time. The speed plus the weight has not hindered him. Look at that get off. Now, I want y'all to pay attention, because while this is not a positive nor negative play for Takk McKinley, let us watch him against a guard. He's gone up against a tackle for 3 straight plays. Well, one was on one series and then 2 were on the other. But we're going to watch Takk McKinley. Let's watch this kid go. Let's watch it one more time. Engages the left guard. Swipes across with the right hand. Swipes across with the left hand. Battles his way. Back. Takk McKinley's getting violent, bro. Takk McKinley's getting violent, bro. If you don't believe it, there's the film right there. Look, I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. And I've said it 100 times now. And I will do many other videos of many other Falcons players, but I gotta say right now, Takk McKinley is one of my favorite Atlanta Falcons players right now, because you can see the growth. You can see the maturity. You can see the mental fortitude. You can see his technique getting better. And it's the little things. It's not exponential growth. It's incremental growth. It's little by little. You see small things getting added on to Takk McKinley, where he's batting at people with hand battles and winning. Where he's lifting left tackles up in the air like ballerinas and plopping them 5 yards in the backfield. It's when someone doesn't block him or misses an assignment and he's back there in less than 2 seconds. It's the plays we see with Takk McKinley that gets me excited about Falcons football. And of course, other players get me excited. Deion Jones, Vic Beasley looking good in camp and in this game. Dedrin Sanat, who we will break down soon. Isaiah Oliver, who we will break down soon. And on and on and on and on and on of the defensive talent on this team that continues to just stack on top of itself. It's a wonderful thing to watch. My name is Lieutenant Dan. This was a Falcons film breakdown of Takk McKinley. Thank you to all the Patreon subs and all of the new grounders who have subbed to the channel on YouTube. Thank you for making this the best place to go watch Falcons football and get film breakdowns. You can follow me, UNGR_show on Twitter and Instagram. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, man. If you like some of the stuff in here and you wanted to talk about it a little bit more, go into the comment section of this video. Hit me up in the comments. Hey, why don't you check out one of my t-shirts on Streamlabs? Link is in the description of this video. You can check out one of my unintentional grounding, stay grounded t-shirts. If you like this content so much and you're new to the channel, hit that sub button, man. Hit that notification bell. We would love to have you in on the live streams. We would love to have you in here and discuss Falcons football with you and all of the 32 teams of the NFL. Peace and hair grease. Rise up and stay grounded.